Welcome to This Is Arlington, Arlington High School student-produced television show. I'm Sophie McDermott.
And I'm Garrett Deans. Today's episode focuses on senior English teacher Carl Pfeiffer.
That's right. After 40 years as an educator, Coach Pfeiffer is retiring. We'll hear about the impact he's made on teachers and students.
We'll even hear from the man himself. But first, Tiger Life reporter Casey Stoops sat down with my co-host Sophie to hear about her experiences at AHS and in the media department.
Hello, Tigers. I'm Casey Stoop, and I'm sitting with Sophie McDermott. She's a senior at AHS and also a member of the TV production class that we take together. Sophie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you, Casey?
I'm doing amazing. We're almost at the end of school.
Yes, we are.
We're so close. I think we got like 20 days left.
Yep.
About. So as we're nearing the end, what are your plans for next year?
So I plan on committing 100% to University of Memphis.
Okay.
Attending in the fall, hopefully all 4 years. I'm not sure if I'm going to transfer yet, but that's my plan, majoring in broadcast journalism. And I kind of want to minor in something, but I'm still on the edge about that.
Yeah. What are you hoping to do after college with broadcast journalism?
Hopefully maybe work at a news station, kind of like how we're doing now, but on a professional level. And yeah.
Yeah. What has been your favorite part of high school?
I would say my favorite part has definitely been this class. Honestly, these past 2 years in this class have been great. I've met a lot of people, learned a lot of things, and yeah.
Yeah. What's been your favorite memory of being in TV
Oh
production?
gosh. How do I choose one? Late nights, doing rundowns. You know, those are my favorites.
Really?
No, but
Really?
just meeting people and getting to learn about something that I'm interested in, and yeah, just all those great experiences with people. I definitely value those.
Do you have a favorite project that you made in all 4 years?
In all 4 years, we're including Archibald classes.
Yes, we're
That's
including
scary.
Miss Archibald's class.
Gosh. I mean, there's definitely more projects that I'm proud of than others, especially within this past year because I've grown so much. But I will have to say some of the Archibald projects do hold near and dear to my heart just because of the memories and just the funniness of them and how weird they are. But I think back to like the PSA and music videos from those classes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems like TV production has kind of been a bright spot in your high school years. What's been the biggest challenge for you though?
In TV production or just in general?
Just in general.
In general, definitely just keeping up with work. Just keeping my grades up, making sure that I'm actually doing my work. I'm really bad at procrastinating.
Same.
So just keeping focused, making sure I'm getting those work done, keeping those grades up, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then if you had one tip for freshmen as you're about to go, what would it be?
Definitely do your work. And build relations with your teachers, I feel like would be a good one, because when you do that, it feels more kind of real, if that makes sense. You get a better experience, you learn better, and that just overall helps you in high school, I think.
Yeah. It doesn't really feel like you're coming to school like it's a job whenever you really know your teachers and your students like that. It just makes it kind of normal. Mm-hmm. So I completely agree with that. Who's been the one teacher, or it could be multiple if you have multiple, that you've kind of really grown close to and held on to?
Of course, Mr. Ashby would have to be my favorite. He's been my TV production teacher for these past 2 years and learned a lot from him and had a lot of great experiences with him, so yeah.
Well, Sophie, thank you so much for joining me today.
Of course.
It's been fun being in TV production these past 2 years. So, all right.
English teacher Carl Pfeiffer has announced his retirement. Tiger Life reporter Brooklyn Young explores Mr. Pfeiffer's time at AHS and the impact he has made.
I'm Brooklyn Young, and I'm here with videographer Emerson Wiles, and we're here reporting for AHS Tiger Life. A teacher who's been here since the beginning, Carl Pfeiffer, has been teaching for 30-plus years. He's now retiring.
Coach Pfeiffer has been teaching in Arlington High School since it opened.
Good afternoon, everybody. Ready to get started?
I've been in high school for 36 years.
This year, he teaches mythology, yearbook, in dual enrollment English.
I really appreciate him helping me personally feel like I can actually write.
His impact on his students is not limited to the classroom, but extends to his teams as well. He coaches golf and girls wrestling.
Just on the golf team especially, golf isn't very a popular sport, but he's made it to where you don't get looked at differently and you can have fun no matter if you win or lose.
He's sassy. Like, he's so sassy, and I love that.
Coach Pfeiffer is known around the school as charismatic, funny, and supportive.
They keep me young, they entertain me, they disappoint me, I admire them, I get angry with them, we ride the roller coaster together.
Not only does he have an impact on his students' lives, but the teachers around him.
Coach Pfeiffer is a character that is larger than life.
I have become a better teacher for knowing him.
He is Arlington High School.
His presence at the school will be missed, but no need to worry, he'll be just down the road at Ace Hardware.
Love where you live, learn what you like, coast when you can.
You just told us that.
Now, Garrett, I understand that you and Coach Pfeiffer are co-workers.
We are at the Helpful Hardware folk and Ace Hardware, you know. Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty good coworker, just always there, ready to do tasks and everything like that. And he's a good person to talk to at work and keep my mind off the mundane stuff I have to do sometimes.
Sounds like a great coworker to have. But Garrett, I think it's time for your senior interview now.
Oh boy.
Here's Casey Stoop again, this time with my co-host, Garrett Eanes.
Casey Stoop, and I'm sitting with one of my dogs, Garrett Eanes. He's a senior at AHS and also in the TV production class with me. Garrett, how you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm living, just trying to graduate high school, Casey. It's great to be on set with you. I appreciate, Mr. Ashby doing this, and yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, we're about to leave high school. School's almost over. We got about 4 or 5 weeks.
Praise the Lord.
What are your plans after high school?
So I plan on going into the Army. I'm hoping to get a Chinook mechanic, which is a helicopter mechanic job, and so something within aviation in the Army.
Okay. Who has been your inspiration? Or maybe, what has been your inspiration for wanting to go into that?
So one person that has been my inspiration is that my papa served in Vietnam. He was drafted, as well as his brother served in Vietnam. But not only that, I just want to do something higher than myself, and I feel like it's something God's calling me to, as well as it has great benefits for the rest of my life. And it's something that I genuinely want to do, and it sets me up, for the next few years.
What has been your favorite part of high school?
Favorite part of high school? It's definitely the changes I've gone through in terms of my personality and the way I've changed in terms of my emotions and how I interact with people, as well as the friendships and the connections I've made.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned those friendships. I'm not trying to bring this on me. We became great friends about 2 years ago. But anyways, how have those friendships either grown or kind of propelled you through high school?
Well, I started off high school not really having a set friend group. I never hung out with anybody outside of school and never really talked to anybody outside of school. It's kind of just that person you talk to. Mm-hmm. If you were with the same room with them, that's just who I was. And finally getting a group of friends around me, it was just so supportive. I'm not trying to come over here and just be like, oh my gosh, Casey Stoop saved my life. But of course you were one of them. Jake was one of them. Jake was a big mentor of mine, your brother, as well as, all the guys, we're in the same church group together. All the guys from church, always inspiring me. And we all push each other forward. We got on each other's nerves sometimes, but, it's just a great support system. I can tell y'all anything, and I can just lean upon y'all.
You're not great friends unless you can get on each other's nerves and still be great friends.
That is right, Casey. You're right.
Oh yeah. What has been your biggest challenge of high school?
Biggest challenge. I struggle a lot with turning in my work, especially now during senior year. Senioritis has been kicking my butt since junior year, like the beginning of second semester last year. It's just. I just see no point in school anymore, and I'm not saying school's pointless. If it's your thing, it's your thing. It's just not my thing at this point because I'm not going to college. I'm just trying to graduate, man. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, but high school diploma gets you far.
I'm so excited to have a piece of paper for the last 13
I
years
know,
of
right?
work.
Yep,
Yeah.
You're going to be handed that piece of paper and you're gone.
Yeah.
But one favorite part of my high school career, and we've been in the class together this year, is TV production. What has been your favorite memory or just favorite part of TV production?
Ooh, favorite part of TV production? I'd say the different experiences this allowed me to go through. I've seen a lot of things that not a lot of people in the school have seen, and especially done a lot of the things that have been done. So like I've been able to go on different band competitions with the band and film them. I've been allowed access to different areas, like sporting events and all that stuff. And I've been like on field level and taking photos and videos of sports, especially like football. I remember one game I got out in the rain. I was able to take pictures and do videos, and it did suck because it was in the rain, but I still had a lot of fun because that's just something not a lot of people get to do.
Mm-hmm. What is one tip as you're about to go out that you would have for freshmen?
I would say I reached the point inside my high school career because I'd gone through a little bit of bullying like my 8th and 9th grade year. And I'd say get to the point where you just don't care about what people say to you. I've been hurled every single insult in the book at me. I got to the point where I just don't care. Like, unless you're somebody I actually care about and would take things to heart to, I don't care about what you have to say about me. And when I got to that point, my life's been so much easier, so much better, because I'm kind of like, oh well. And not only that, is that the things that people say about you don't define you. Whatever God calls you to defines you, and always lean upon God is what I would say to freshmen coming in.
Yeah. And like Garrett mentioned this earlier, we're in a youth group together. And so you keep mentioning your relationship with the Lord. How has that kind of helped you throughout high school, or even just like you said, having something solid to stand on to kind of push away those things that people are throwing at you?
So, delving a little bit more into that, I mean, I've grown a lot closer to God recently. Starting off high school, I was more atheist, and then I kind of turned to the Christian that, it's a lot of people say they're Christian, don't act like it. And I've grown a lot with that personal walk with God, and, just having Him there. I remember praying one night in 10th grade when I gave my life back to the Lord. It was, I don't care how long it takes. I don't care who you take away, what you take away, or how much it hurts. Just get me to where you want to be, where you want me to be. And since then, I look back on that promise and that covenant I made with Him, and seen so much change in my life. That's really just reminded me that stuff has changed before, even when I start doubting. It's happened before. He saved me before. He's going to be there again. That's all I know.
Yeah, dude, very inspiring. But thank you so much for joining me today on the set. It was hard to keep straight face, but anyways, thank you so much for joining us.
Coach Pfeiffer has left a lasting legacy here at AHS. Let's hear from students and teachers who have some very special messages.
Carl, I'm not far behind you, buddy. And I tell you what, you're going to enjoy the best part of your life coming up real soon. Have fun, man.
Go be awesome, do awesome, and enjoy life.
Carl, Mr. Pfeiffer, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for 20 years of being like the cool uncle, the big brother, sometimes the dad, the guy that I was able to get advice from, that sometimes I had to parent. I really, truly appreciate the friend, and I'm gonna miss the heck out of you. And I really, truly hope that this next chapter is amazing. I'm so excited for you. You have earned every drop of retirement and all the joy that this next phase is gonna give you. Enjoy those grandbabies and have all the fun at that big old farm of yours. Come back and see us, hang out with us, and don't forget where we are. Love you.
Well, Sophie, the year's wrapping up. This is our final regular show of the year. After 4 years, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling tired, Garrett. I'm feeling ready to go.
Me too. I mean, it's been very exciting the last few years. It's been a very rewarding experience, especially in film. It's been great working alongside you, along with everybody else in Tiger Life. But yeah.
It's been a great 4 years, though. All right, well, that's all the time we have today for this edition of This Is Arlington.
We hope. Do you enjoy today's episode?
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, AHS Tiger Life.
Remember to turn on post notifications to find out when we release new episodes.
Thanks for watching.
And have a great day.